Welcome to China Truths. In this episode, we will bring you the following story. Large number of hospitals in China gone bankrupt. Now, let's dive into the details. China Truths. Large number of hospitals in China gone bankrupt. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic in China, a large number of hospitals have gone bankrupt. Public hospitals in China require government funding and market-oriented operations. The analysis pointed out that as the population decreases, the funding sources of the medical insurance fund are becoming fewer and fewer. As hospitals face increasing operating pressure, the problem of expensive medical care for the people will become more and more prominent. According to a previous report by the medical industry media Medical Eye Observation, Yu Xiaobao, vice president of the private hospital management branch of the Chinese Hospital Association, once pointed out that since the outbreak of the pandemic, more than 2,000 private hospitals have gone bankrupt due to operational difficulties. This figure is still rising. Somnian Life Weekly published an article on its WeChat public account on January 5, pointing out that in 2024, there were more than 1,200 records related to hospital bankruptcy on the National Enterprise Bankruptcy and Reorganization Case Information Network, compared with more than 800 in 2023 and 500 in 2022. It can be seen from this that the number of hospitals that went bankrupt in 2024 was growing rapidly and substantially. In 2024, news of hospital bankruptcies broke out in many places in China, mainly small and medium-sized private hospitals. Through the National Enterprise Bankruptcy and Reorganization Case Information website, search for public announcements from January 1, 2024 to December 20, 2024 using the keyword hospital, including bankruptcy review cases, bankruptcy cases, compulsory liquidation application review cases. There were 591 cases, including compulsory liquidation cases, involving many private hospitals. By comparing the data from previous years, it is found that the number of private hospitals closing down and going bankrupt is increasing significantly year by year. In the first 11 months of 2021, 160 pieces of information on hospital bankruptcy cases were made public. In the first 11 months of 2022, 252 pieces of information on hospital bankruptcy cases were made public. In the first 11 months of 2023, the number of public disclosures of hospital bankruptcy cases climbed to 460. In the first 11 months of 2024, there were 528 public disclosures of hospital bankruptcy cases. Previously, according to the China Health Statistics Yearbook, the country's 23,500 non-public medical institutions suffered a total loss of 130 billion yuan or about $17.7 billion in 2021, with an average loss of about $754,000 per institution. By 2023, the situation continued to deteriorate, and a large number of first-level private hospitals and outpatient institutions with fewer beds were forced to close. Lu Yan, a senior medical observer, once said that less than 5% of private hospitals are actually profitable, 20% to 30% are in deep trouble, and more than half are facing huge survival pressure. China's public welfare institutions are divided into two categories: Public Welfare Type I and Public Welfare Type II. The former are funded entirely by government grants, while the latter are funded by both government grants and market-based self-operated businesses. Public hospitals belong to the Public Welfare Type II. It requires government funding while also pursuing profits in the market. According to the latest report by the media in China, as the population decreases, the source of funds for medical insurance funds will become less and less. Medical insurance funds are an important source of income for public hospitals. If the medical insurance market shrinks, public hospitals will face increasing income pressure and can only shift the pressure to patients. It means that the phenomenon of expensive medical treatment may become more and more prominent for ordinary citizens. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.